Hi guys. The power outage last week really did a number on Agnes's workflow, so we're playing catch up. Two Pussywillow members opted not to ask a question for me last month, so let's field some questions from the comment section of the last Ask Eric segment. Jube Gold asks, Little Eric, where did your little dog go? Why do you people keep asking me that question? Where's Tig? Where's Tig? That's all you people ever ask, and I keep telling you he's living his best life with his new owners. And no, we're not ever going to see him again. You're just going to have to take my word for it. Why can't you trust me? What have I ever done to make you people question my integrity? It's not like I sold a derelict RV to an elderly couple, or sell stickers to repair an alleged faulty transmission, or crowdfund for a documentary that never materialized, or claim that I fell off my RV and broke my ribs, then used crutches when no one ever does that, or ride around on my motorcycle mere days after breaking said ribs, or claim that someone planted a tracking device under my RV and completely forget it when that's totally the opposite of what anyone would do, or claim that my bank canceled my debit card, then go on a trip to Mexico and stay at a fancy Airbnb, or claim that registering my Littlefoot RV broke me and then went to Illinois and spent thousands of dollars on new tires, underlining, and a security system. All that being said, and you can't trust me? Well, let's focus on Tig directly. Do you think I'm stupid? Of course I know there would be a fallout if I mishandled the Tig situation. I filmed everything, so you bet your ass that video evidence of me handing Tig over to his new owners would take a lot of heat off of me, but for some reason I didn't do that. Instead, I left abruptly and recorded myself at a different location, but used an obvious green screen to make it look like I was still in Taterland. Why would I do that? Well, I don't have to tell you why. Again, you're supposed to be good little automatons and believe everything I tell you. But Eric, you say, why did you post pictures of a female dog with different markings and present those pictures as evidence that Tig was alive and well? Why did you later add that it was Camper Van Kevin that took those pictures? When people began to ask why did it look like someone was taking those pictures from inside a vehicle like a stalker? If Camper Van Kevin knew who the owner was, why did he covertly take pictures like some kind of creep? Did Camper Van Kevin and Tig's new owners have a falling out and just by coincidence showed up at the same dog park? So that's why he took those pics from afar? Then surely Kevin would know by the different sex and markings that wasn't Tig, right? How come a person on YouTube who knew Aja Pandemonium commented in one of her videos that Tig was dying? And then why did Aja react to that comment with a sad emoji? It really doesn't make much sense. But I'm asking you to trust me. I have my reasons why I can't show Tig. And I know you've heard the rumors that he ran off and I gave up looking for him, then he came back. I know some of you could come to the conclusion that he ran off a second time and this time he never came back. A puppy at the mercy of the wildlife that's in the desert. That's what some of you people think. Just like Camper Van Kevin said, we know where Tig is. Why don't you? Nomadic Dullard asked, Eric, what is your favorite brand of trash can? Well, that's an easy one. It's the Rubbermaid Brute trash can, of course. This thing takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Have you seen the commercials for it? In one of them, they have a full-size truck, not a geopacker by the way, back into it against a brick wall, and the trash can springs right back into shape. Then there's another commercial where a car is dropped on one, and then rolled over by a 10-ton wheel loader, and it just goes back into shape. They're a little pricey, but I got plenty of cat lady money. One time, this pizza delivery driver backed into my Brute trash can and knocked it over. Man, it pissed me off. But luckily, I had cameras installed just in case I had stalkers try to bother me. And I caught the driver knocking it over. I looked over at Robert and I'm like, this is going to be YouTube gold. I stormed out of my house and go, you owe me for a new trash can. The driver's like, I knocked over your trash can, but it doesn't look damaged. You just want free pizza. What he didn't know was that I had video evidence, so I called his manager and told him that he was a liar. Got him fired right there on the spot. Probably made an enemy for life. That's why I had to leave Carbondale. I wouldn't be able to order a pizza again without there being extra toppings on my pizza, if you know what I mean. The funniest thing was that the manager paid the cost of the trash can, but it wasn't even damaged. I got a guy fired, and I got paid $30 for it. Here I am just playing video games, and this poor bastard who's having to deliver pizzas for a living, he makes one terrible mistake, and not only does he lose his job, I get paid money, and I get video content for my channel, which generates even more money. Plus, my brain-dead followers backs me up. You knocked over our little Eric's trash can. You lied, so you deserve to lose your job. Never mind that my trash can wasn't even damaged in the first place. The pizza delivery driver would have had to been driving a bulldozer and roll over it to make even a dent. I just can't stand when people contradict me. I have a very fragile ego, and if I have the means to ruin someone, you'll bet I use it. The Milky Biscuit asks, I didn't get to see the comments on Tater's video because he turned them off. Thanks for sharing. His followers are brutal. Update, Tater wrote that he blocked over 200 sick people for nasty comments. Agnes, what is this like to dislike ratio on that video? Well, the like to dislike ratio on that video was 5.2 thousand likes to 2.4 thousand dislikes. Wow, I really can't read an audience. You people really need to get a life. Like I said before, this was supposed to be a celebration. Yay for Eric! He's got a new toy! Instead, I got people insulting me and calling my truck an SUV or subcompact SUV. Just nasty, terrible things. I bought the Packer because it was cute, and Camper Van Kevin told me to. He's my father figure. I want to be just like him. Maybe if I drink enough milk, I will grow a couple more feet and be as tall as him. But I'm not going to eat my veggies. That's where I draw the line. When I was having lunch with Camper Van Kevin and Mike, I was pretending in my head that I was eating with my dad and my brother. 3 goofballs. Blind Views ask, Little Eric, why did you get a Tonka truck instead of a big boy truck? Is it because you're so small it looks big to you? Well, well, well. If it isn't my arch nemesis Blind Views. Don't worry, I'll pull out my stepping stool to keep my insults above the belt. As I said before, the Geo Packer is a truck. Wikipedia says so. It's a relevant, citable source. Any graduate from Evergreen Community College can tell you that. I don't understand why I have to keep defending my truck. You would almost think I deliberately bought the Packer to generate drama. The Packer is in every way a truck, like a Ford F-150 or Ram would be. I'll have you know that I can haul 1, maybe 2 bags of concrete, a quarter sheet of plywood, and if I cut 2x4s into shorter pieces, I can haul those too. So you see, the Geo Packer is most definitely a truck. I don't have to prove my masculinity to you. Yes, I know that Packer looks exactly like a Barbie mobile. I bought the Packer because I'm confident. I'm not compensated for anything. And I can assure you that I'm well aware that I'm a short man. A zero. A nothing. A piece of sputum floating in the toilet bowl of life. Yet I can never come to the terms with a lifetime of underachievement. My absurdly inflated legal will never permit it. I'm like the security guard on the front gate who considers himself the head of the corporation. A man who has duped his audience no less than 13 occasions. A sad man. A pathetic man. A joke of a man. The producers of the RVers never allowed me to be in a position of authority where I might endanger the production. A man so petty and small-minded that I would while away the evening cutting $1 stickers. A man of such awesome stupidity. An overzealous, trumped-up little squirt. An incompetent fitted machine repairman with a Napoleon complex, who had as much respect from his peers as Long John Silver's parent. Who would permit me, this joke of a man, this man who cannot outwit a used tea bag, to be a YouTuber? Who? Only a yogurt. I'm only guilty of being Eric Jacobs. That's my crime. It is also my punishment.